most interesting today. We have the Zambui Express in here. They will be going in a handicap match. They will have 4 opponents in there against the Zambui Express today. Not only that, I don't think we have ever had on Championship Wrestling a battle royal with a prize that we have for the winner of a battle royal today. There are going to be about 15 men involved in this battle royal. The exact number we're not completely sure of right now, but there are going to be a lot of them in there, and they're going to be going for a prize of $5,000. The winner of the battle royal will take that amount of money home today. We'll have people in there like Jerry Lawler, Randy Macho Man Savage is there, Stagger Lee is involved in it. Zambui Express will also be in the battle royal. Some of the top wrestling talent around all going for the $5,000 prize to the winner of the battle royal later today on Championship Wrestling. We're going to be back. We'll get the action underway for you very shortly. So just a second here. Eddie Marlin coming out. Eddie?
Here's a trophy for the Royal, and here's the money right here.
Okay.
You put that in your pocket and watch it.
All right. There it is, the prize for the winner of the Battle Royal. And they also get the trophy, too. So that's coming up later today, the Battle Royal on Championship Wrestling. We're going to get underway. We will be back with you in just a moment. Staying with the King, Jerry Lawler, in the championship match today against the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Coming in right now, the one and only Universal Heartthrob, Austin Idol.
I love it. I love it. You know, Dave, it's just been brought to my attention, and man, I guess this guy just don't give up, but it's just been brought to my attention that apparently Rick Rude has got some more comments, has got some kind of message for me via long distance, so I certainly want to hear it, and I'm sure everybody else wants to hear what ravishing Rick Rude has to say.
Let's take a listen right here.
Austin, idiot. Yeah, I'm talking to you, you filthy bleach blonde punk. You know, it's a funny thing. You've got all these ignorant hillbillies around here fooled into believing that there's no way you're going to apologize to me. Well, let me tell you something, fool. Nobody slaps me in the face and walks away scot-clean. So what you're looking at right now is an either-or situation. Either you sign that typed apology Angel's going to put in that fat little hand of yours today, or I'm going to follow you into some back alley. I'm going to wrap these hands around that fat neck of yours, and I'm going to squeeze an apology out of you. So the choice is up to you, Idol. It's either or.
Well, there he is, ravishing Rick Rude.
You know, apparently, Dave, what we have here is a classic case of a dude who's got $1 million body but's got a 10-cent brain, because I've said over and over again, I ain't apologizing to Rick Rude. As a matter of fact, if he steps out here again, I'll do it again, darling.
Angel is valet here. What is this? Is this the apologies? The apology again that they want you to sign.
Austin, I'll hereby apologize to Rick Rude for slapping him in the face, and he wants me to sign this. Is that right? You know, what I don't understand here is that over and over and over I've told him that I'm not going to apologize, because, like I said, I don't care if we ever see Rick Rude on this television program again, and I'm sure I can speak for all the people in the studio right now and all the people in our television viewing audience. We don't care if we ever see Rick Rude again. But wait a minute, Angel. Now, wait a minute. I don't want... Come over here for a second, please. Come over here for a second. I'm not going to slap you or anything. I do want you to take a little something back to ravishing Rick. And it's not going to be an apology. Just simply give Rude this message.
All right, wait a minute.
Maybe he'll understand that, huh?
Well, wow.
Over this way, baby. You got the wrong way, darling. Your dressing room's over that way, man. Maybe ravishing Rick will understand that, huh? As far as his message goes, his apology, again, send him home with a little bit of this.
All right, Austin. Austin sends, I think, sends a definite message to Rick Rude, but certainly not the one that Rick Rude wanted to see there, as the apology is torn in shreds here on the floor instead of signed. We're going to take a break. Remember, we're going to introduce you to the new Fabs a little bit later on. Stay with us. That's coming up on Championship Wrestling. For defense of the Southern Heavyweight title, which he's got around his waist. Championship action on Championship Wrestling. We're going to stop him on the way to the ring, talk to him a little bit about it. King.
Dave, I just want to come by real quick and say that Eddie Marlin never ceases to amaze me. He comes up and says, how would you like to defend your title on television? And just like in the match with Joe LeDuc, I said no. But anyway, he made another offer that I can't refuse. So today I hope everybody enjoys it, because we're fixing to have a Southern Heavyweight Championship match right here today, and I'm looking forward to it.
Indeed, the King's going to defend the belt. He's going to be defending that belt today against none other than the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Title on the line right here. Comes the Macho Man. Savage, the Macho Man. Accompanied by Jimmy Hart and Angelo Popo. Randy, you got it.
You see that? You don't need to say another word. Everything is self-explanatory, yeah. You're the Queen Lawler, yeah. The Macho Man's looking at you right now. Southern Heavyweight title, yeah. Southern Heavyweight title, baby Brown, man. I'm going to tell you something. It's going to be a big party tonight. There's the Macho Man right now. It's going to take the belt. Think I'm going to take the belt, Davy Brown, huh? Think I'm going to take the belt? You're in Queen Lawler. You're in real bad trouble right now. And I don't know how you're going to get out of it. No, I don't. No, I don't.
Title on the line. Southern Heavyweight belt. Randy Macho Man. This is going to be a one-fall, 30-minute time limit championship match. Introducing the challenger from Sarasota, Florida, 235 pounds, Randy Macho Man Savage. And the champion from Memphis, Tennessee, 234 pounds, the King, Jerry Lawler. This championship match is one-fall, 30-minute time limit. Referee Jerry Calhoun. Over in the Macho Man's corner, Angelo Popo is down at ringside.
What would you say about me, Keith?
Yeah. Tell them all about Angelo, your valet in the corner. Jimmy Hart up in the ring. Jimmy Hart climbing out of there.
Who said that?
Savage over around talking to the crowd. And the referee brings the belt. Jimmy Hart has left the ring. And we are just about to get underway.
Come on.
Macho Man back up on the apron. Leaps into the ring. Signal from the referee, and this championship match is underway.
You know, Dave, I think I'm going to have to go back in the back and watch this match, because you see, I manage Lawler, of course, family member, and I manage Savage, so this is going to be a conflict of interest for Jimmy Hart, so I think I'm going in the back.
Well, Jimmy, I'm glad you're going in the back. I'm not sure that you can consider Jerry Lawler to be, I know you can't consider him to be a member of the First Family, and I'm not sure you can consider yourself to be his manager. Unusual circumstances involved there. Anyway, the Southern belt on the line right here. The Macho Man, Randy Savage, back close to the corner. Lawler out in the center. Macho Man backs Lawler into a corner. Referee Jerry Calhoun's there, wants him back off the ropes, back to the middle of the ring. Macho Man with the right hand. Smack Lawler, side of the face.
No fist.
Savage warned about the fist. Randy Savage. Out of the ring. And Savage Savage climbs back in.
Get it, Jerry. Come on, I want you to stand in. Stand in the chair.
Macho Man backed into a corner by Lawler. Lawler paying him back a little bit for the right fist that Savage used on him in the corner across the way. Angelo Poffo, word to the referee. Savage, a quick headlock, used the right fist, flips Lawler out of the corner, face locks it. Randy Savage with the advantage, trying to take the Southern Heavyweight Championship away from Jerry Lawler in this championship match right here on TV today. We're 2 minutes into the action. Referee checking with Lawler about submission. Lawler said, no way. Savage holding on to a good face lock. Lawler back up on his feet. Lawler breaks out, sent Savage into the rope, took a shoulder butt. Savage went by. There, Savage goes by again. Lawler lets it move. Lawler waits. Rolls him down to the mat. Savage got the momentum going back and forth. Lawler just let him go by several times. Finally got upset himself and tossed Randy Savage on the last trip by. Savage bounced on his back. Angelo Poffo around to check him out. Here's Savage climbing back through the ropes. Special 30-minute time limit on this one. Usually championship matches are 60-minute time limit, but by special agreement for television, 30 minutes is the time limit. We are now 3.5 minutes into the action. Instructions from Angelo Poffo to Randy Macho Man Savage. Oops, Angelo Poffo, 1 foot up on the apron. Referee warning him, hey, you better stay off the apron, out of the ring, or the Macho Man will be disqualified. Macho Man wanting quiet from the crowd. Lawler is telling the crowd, hey, you don't have to listen to this guy. Savage dancing around the ring, back into a corner, leans outside the rope. The crowd was apparently really bothering Savage. Four and a half minutes gone. Lawler, Savage for the Southern Heavyweight title. Randy Savage finds himself on the mat. Lawler put the pressure on the left arm and shoulder. They're pulling by Savage. Lawler does a reversal. And again, the referee allows it because he says it's just even. It's 1-1. One of them pulled hair and the other one pulled hair back. Lawler wants referee to check with Randy Savage about a possible submission, about giving it up. Savage hanging in there. Lawler's really got a twist on that arm. Savage goes for the hair again. This time, referee's about to stop it, and Lawler stops it by yanking Savage's hair and pulling him down to the mat. Six minutes gone in this match. Southern Heavyweight title resting on the outcome. Boy, we got a lot more action coming up today. Not only this great championship match, but also a big battle royal with $5,000 for the winner. Randy Savage with the right arm smacked Lawler across the forehead and knocked him off his feet. Now he grabs the King. Lawler thrown into the ropes, being choked by the top rope. Randy Savage, the Macho Man, really working on Lawler. Flips him back into the center of the ring. There's a cover. 1, 2. Lawler breaks it at the 2 count. Angelo Poffo upset, but he got a slow count. Lawler thrown through the rope down onto the floor. Savage climbing the turnbuckles. He's up on the top rope. Springs down on Lawler down here on the floor. Jerry Lawler nailed by Randy Savage, the Macho Man, down on the floor. Savage, Lawler fighting on the apron out here. The referee trying to get him back into the ring. Lawler now rolls back under the rope. Randy Savage up on the middle rope. Drops down on Lawler again as Lawler gets to his feet. Referee climbs back in there. Savage with a cover. 1, 2. Lawler breaks out of it at the 2 count. The King able to get that right shoulder up off the mat. Southern heavyweight title in jeopardy here as Randy Savage has things going his way in his bid to take the Southern heavyweight title from Jerry Lawler. There's a cover. 1, 2. Lawler has the foot over the bottom rope, and that stops the count at 2. Referee says on. Savage, fist to the forehead. Count is 1, 2. Again, Lawler over near the ropes. Able to get the boot over. That stops the count. 8 minutes gone. 8 minutes into the action. Championship match. Randy Savage, again, using the ropes to choke Jerry Lawler. Leaves him there. Heads across the way. Randy Savage goes into the rope. Lawler had moved out of the way. Oh, both of them. Fire in the right hand, and both wrestlers hit the mat. Lawler on his feet. Drops with a fist and misses. Savage lifts the boot. Covers. 1, 2. Right shoulder up off the mat. Stops the count. Lawler almost pinned again. There's the cover by Savage. Referee. Does he start the count? Yeah, now he starts the count. 2. Lawler gets the left shoulder up. Savage was choking, so that delayed the referee starting the count. Now Savage picks Lawler up by the head. Look out. Savage drops a pile driver on the King. Lawler hit with a pile driver. Angelo Poffo says that's it. We'll see. Savage with the cover. Count is 1, 2. Lawler breaks out just before the 3 count. Randy Savage has had Lawler pinned at least 4 times, but has not been able to make one stick for the full count of 3. Lawler suplexes him. Both wrestlers down in the center of the ring. 10 minutes gone. Lawler into the rope. Push his shoulders on both of them. Go down to the mat. Lawler with a cover. Count of 2. But Savage breaks out of it before the 3 count fall. Both wrestlers now have been very close to the pin. There's a count of 1, 2. Lawler able to break it at the 3 count. Lawler sets the block with his foot. Slams Savage's head into the turnbuckle. Strapped down, look out. The King in defense of the Southern heavyweight title. Randy Savage had things going his way for a while. The King, victim of the boot, the right foot. Lawler, left lying in the center of the ring. Savage climbing the ropes again. Off the top rope. Lawler moves out of the way. Savage missed him. Lawler, fired into referee Jerry Calhoun by Randy Savage. The referee down in the ring. Lawler over on the ropes. Angelo Popo holding Lawler up from outside. Lawler moves, and Savage runs into Popo. Lawler drops the Macho Man. Down 1, 2. Popo in there, and the referee calls for the bell to be rung. At the count of 2, disqualification on Randy Savage as Angelo Popo jumped into the ring and interfered. Savage out of the ring now. The Macho Man, oh, look out. The Macho Man firing a chair into the ring. With Angelo Popo and Randy Savage on their way out. Well, it was kind of pleasant here for a while because Hart was in the back, but out here now, unfortunately.
You know what? Let me tell you something, baby. The new Fabulous Ones are taking the country by storm, people. Your very own Fabulous Ones, baby. Let me tell you what. I've got a brand new video I'm going to bring today, and I promise you, when the week's over, after the people see this here, it's going to be on MTV everywhere. Come on, guys. Roll that video upstairs. Woo! It's #1. I promise you.
Hart's new fabs, he introduced
But let me tell you something, baby. You know what's better than tape? Somebody live and in person, and I brought them, the goodness of my heart, I brought them down here today for you. Crank the music up upstairs, guys, if you're not asleep. Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Hart's new Fabulous Ones. Woo! You really can.
What's up, gang? Green machine.
What do you think? Come on, Brown, wake up today. What's wrong with you? You lost without lamps? Is that it? Huh? What do you think? Don't they look good?
I tell you what, Jimmy. Why don't you just keep them here and you stay here because they're going to have some competition, and we're going to introduce you to
baby. We love competition.
We got to take a break right now, but we'll be back and we'll introduce you to the competition for Jimmy Hart's new fabulous.
We love competition.
We love it.
All right, Jimmy Hart has brought his new fabs out here. Jimmy, I know you're very pleased with your new Fabulous Ones. However, I have something I want all three of you to take a look at right here on the monitor.
Take a look at it.
The original Fabulous One himself, Jackie Fargo, has sent this videotape. Take a look at this.
Ladies and gentlemen, after about 23 or 400 wrestlers, talking to them and going to different cities and them coming to see me, search is finally over. I've found me two fabulous ones. Two that I know that you're going to enjoy as much as anybody I could have ever found in the entire wrestling world. I got a fine tape here that I'd like for you to see. Then after the tape, I want to come back and I'll talk to these fine young fellas right after this tape. Hope with me is the two new fabulous ones. On my left is Eddie Gilbert, and on my right, Tommy Rich. I think that you're really going to be proud, as I am, of these men. They know what to expect from me. They know what to expect from you. They've been in New York and Ohio and all over the North and all over the West. Now they're in the good old South. They both love hominy grits and hog jaws and black-eyed peas, baby. Tommy, Eddie, baby, we got our work cut out for us. I don't want 100% from you. I want 110. So let's get with it and be good boys and put out all you got. And don't ever forget the fans. They're the backbones of the whole thing. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, and my new fabs, baby, and we'll be seeing you around.
Thank you,
I thought
Jackie.
it was in New York City. Let me tell you something, baby. That didn't impress me. I've got the real fabulous ones right here. Jimmy Hart, hey, man, cut the stupid music up there. We're out here doing an interview. Hey, cut the tape, baby.
They are the new fabulous ones. Tommy Rich.
Dave, how you doing, bro? It's good to see you. It's good to be back home in the South. And you know what? We know what Jackie expects of us, and we know what all these people expect, too. And we're here to deliver, baby.
All right, Tommy, welcome back. Eddie.
We know we got two big shoes to fill around here, but you look at two guys that can do it. We're going over here to see our people right now.
Very good. Eddie Gilbert, Tommy Rich, the new fabulous ones. Meet their fans right now. Just like Eddie said, they got some big shoes to fill. Big Bitty Body do it. These two guys right there can. Tommy Rich, Eddie Gilbert, Jackie Fargo's new fabulous one. Tell you what, as they greet the fans, why don't we just go ahead and take a break. We'll be back with more of Championship Wrestling. TV5. At the Mid-South Coliseum this week, an unusual pairing in a match. The Zambui Express had threatened through their manager, J.J. Dillon, to take the championship belts, the Southern belts, out of here, to take them back to Florida. And as a result of that, J.J. Dillon said he would allow one more title defense, but it would have to be against the team of Jerry Lawler and Joe LeDuc. Well, both parties reluctantly agreed to be tag team partners, and here's what happened in that match.
The Southern Tag title's supposed to be at stake when Jerry Lawler goes with Joe LeDuc to go against the Zambui Express. Thought LeDuc was not going to be in with this match, but here he is. We are underway. Now, LeDuc being double teamed by the Zambui Express. Here comes Jerry Lawler. The King goes after Kareem Muhammad. LeDuc and Lawler cleaning house as the Zambui Express on the receiving end of Lawler and LeDuc. has a chain. Caught him with it. Here comes Kareem Muhammad. He goes down. Lawler, who years ago famous for using the chain, and he's making good use of it tonight. That's Kareem Muhammad in the corner. Lawler going after Elijah Akeem. Jimmy Hart at ringside. And Hart gets up. Lawler holding for Hart. Comes up. And Hart hits Lawler with the cane. Elijah Akeem moves, and Lawler's hot. Lawler, the dude coming over to Lawler. Uh-oh. Dissension. Lawler and Leduc. This is what the Zambui Express did all along. And they roll him up. 1, 2. The Lawler breaks it up. That's the count of 2. Referee says only a count of 2. Leduc goes around behind. Hart goes a pounder, but he got Leduc. Hart hit Leduc as Kareem Muhammad moves. Hart's 0 for 2 for helping his team. Kareem Muhammad on top of Leduc. Lawler on top of Elijah Akeem. 1, 2, 3. And what in the world?
Joining me right now, the Zambui Express, Mr. Elijah Akeem, Mr. Kareem
I want to know what's going
Muhammad.
on around here. I want to know what's happening.
Hey, let me tell you something. Anytime it's the time the champion keep the belt. Anywhere in sport, if the time the champion keep the belt, I am sick and tired. And these rednecks trying to steal what belongs to the Zambui Express. I talked to J.J. Dillon. And Mr. Muhammad, he told us from here on in, he gonna turn the Zambui Express to loose. And whoever gets in the way gonna be ran over. Listen to a word from J.J. Dillon.
Generosity. Generosity was my first mistake. You see, Eddie Marlin came down to the state of Florida to see me. He pleaded with me almost to the point of on hands and knees, whining and dining me, pleading for just one more defense of the tag team titles here in the area held by the Zambui Express. And then with what I thought was a very generous offer on my part, I said, sure. As part of the package that I negotiated, I said, we'll put the tag team titles up one more time, Mr. Elijah Akeem, Mr. Kareem Muhammad against Jerry Lawler and Joe Leduc, the unholy combination. But I got the feeling that I was set up. Number one, Jimmy Hart, once again, messing in my business. First, I kind of hinted that he should stay out of my way. Then I almost warned him. And apparently, Jimmy Hart, the only thing that you understand is maybe a knuckle sandwich. And that's what it's coming down to. But you see, I put the real blame on the promotion, on Eddie Marlin, and on the officials in particular, because you see, they blew it. The thing should have been all over by now. The Zambui Express should be the undisputed champions. And see, there's a whole lot more here than meets the eye. Because right here in my pocket, I've got 3 contracts. The Zambui Express to defend the Tag Team Championship belts this coming week, Miami, Florida. To defend the championship belts this coming week, San Juan, Puerto Rico. To defend the championship belts this coming week in Nassau in the Bahamas. None of them worth the paper that they're written on. And you see, what disturbs me is that when the promoters from San Juan and Miami and from Nassau call me on the phone and say, JJ, where's the signed contract? It was supposed to be here overnight by courier. And I've got to explain to them, well, the Zambui Express are still the champions, but they're not exactly the champions because they don't officially have the belts, and it's not the money. There's a lot of money involved here, and it's not really the money. What it is, the personal embarrassment that I've had to suffer because of the promotion, because of Eddie Marlin, because of the officials, because of Jimmy Hart, Jerry Lawler, Joe Leduc, and this whole mess. Where we're going to have to go back in the ring settle with the titles held up who is really the rightful champions. And I'm going to do what I've hesitated to do up to this point, and that is to turn the Zambui Express loose. This coming week, you are going to see what happens when 200 years of pain and misery is unleashed. And Jerry Lawler, when it's all said and done, I'm going to send the Zambui Express south, and then I'm personally coming for you. And if Jimmy Hart, you're in the way, I'm going to deal with you too.
Hey, you just heard J.J. Dillon. You know we shouldn't be in this area. We should be in Miami Beach. We should be in Nassau, laying up on the beach, getting a nice suntan. We ain't got no business being up here with these hillbillies in the snow. But since we are here, some people gonna pay some heavy dues. Lawler, Austin, Joe LeDuc gonna pay some heavy dues, and we gonna start right now.
Zambui Express headed for the ring. They're involved in a handicap match here today. Referee says ring the bell. It's going to be 4 against 2. Zambui Express, Elijah Akeem, and second, 2:29. Here is the king right now. Jerry?
I want to talk just a second, if I can, here about the Zambui Express. Did that impress anybody? Are you impressed with the Zambui Express? Well, before I get talking, I got something I want to say, but I'd like to call out Joe LeDuc for just a second, if I could, here.
You're partners with him.
Before we get going here, I got a few words I'd like to say about not only the Express, but what Dillon had to say, and we can get Joe.
Joe and Jimmy Hart coming out here.
We didn't need him.
All right, Joe.
I would like to talk to you for just a second about this match we got coming up with the Zambui Express. Now, you know, I guess you realize the belts are held up. That means they're no longer the champions, but of course we're not the champions either, Joe.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to go in that match with one thing in mind. We want to come out the champions, right? We want to keep the belts away from those guys. Well, now let me explain something to you. I want you to listen real carefully to this. Now, you saw those guys, and you've been in the ring against them, and you know as well as I do that they're big, and they're strong, and they're mean, and they're tough, and they're impressive. And right now, they're mad. They're angry. J.J. Dillon has got them pumped up, brother. They are fired up. So what it's going to take from me, and what it's going to take from you, is an above-average effort. We're going to have to give it everything we've got in order to beat those guys. Do you agree with me?
You ever said anything right, Lawler? You just said it now.
That's right. It's going to take perfection. We're going to have to mesh together as a team like a well-oiled machine. We can't afford any mistakes. Am I right?
You got that right.
Yeah, I got that right. Well, let me just tell you that standing right behind you is the biggest mistake that there has ever been around the sport of professional wrestling right there.
Oh, baby, what do you mean a mistake?
I mean just what I said, Joe. You know what took place last week. I had one man pinned, and thanks to the wimp here, one of the Zambui Express pinned you. Now, if it hadn't have been for him, the way I figured, we would be the Southern Tag Team Champions. Now, don't just... Okay, do you hear what the people are saying? Wait just a minute. Wait a second, Hart. Don't say anything. What I've done, Joe, is I put together a little piece of film. I want you people to watch the monitors. Hart, I want you to watch, and Joe, especially you, I want you to watch the monitors. It's kind of a cute piece of film, and it's sort of what I expect out of Jimmy Hart every time he's around the ring, okay? my drift, Joe? Do you see what I'm talking about here? I think that you and I can win those tag team titles and keep them right here in this area. But we don't need him anywhere near the building when we do it.
Well, first of all, hold the phone here, big man. Let me tell you something. What do you mean you don't need me near the building? What's the big deal? What'd you do, stay up all week putting this film together? Hey, I might have missed a few little punches, but how many films have you had of you? I can go back to my home and bring up 5,000 films of you missing punches coming off the top rope, man. This is ridiculous, man. Joe, you're not listening to him. Are you going to sit over and listen to him?
Let me tell you something. Do you know why I put this together? And do you know why I'm trying to make him see the light? Do you know why?
Tell me why.
Let me tell you why, Hart.
Because I don't like you. And I'll never like you. And I don't want you anywhere around me. Is that clear to you? That's why, I'll tell you something, man. You're the one that said, come off the top rope up there with a cane. What'd I do? I jumped up, I came up. You can't hold the Zamboo Express. Maybe you're not the king. Maybe they should be the king of the thing, man. I thought you were. Look at Joe the Duke. Joe, you know this, baby. I went to the Coliseum and I saw it live with my own eyes because I was there. You pulled that car, 2,000-ton car, around the Coliseum 3 times. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. You were the world's strongest professional athlete. I came in the ring to hit him with my solution powder. What happens? He slipped out of your arms. Is that my fault that happened? Let me tell you something, baby. What are you trying to say? Are you trying to say that y'all don't need Jimmy Hart?
That's exactly what I'm saying. We don't need this wimp, Joe. You and I can do it.
Are you with him? Are you with him, Joe LeDuc? He don't need me at the ringside. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
You asked me a favor last week to be his partner.
Are you trying to say that you don't need...
1 week, Jimmy.
Try it. You're saying you don't want me at ringside. Well, let me tell you two guys something. Let me tell both of you something. I'll tell you this right now, baby. You don't need me. What I'm going to tell you, you can't run me away from ringside because I will be at ringside. I will be at that match, and I'll prove to you, you do need Jimmy Hart. You understand that? Nobody runs me out of anywhere. Nobody runs me out of anywhere.
I think you got something to say about those Zambuis. Go on, Hart.
You know, I've known J.J. Dillon a long time because I travel all over the world, and J.J. Dillon is a traveling man. Now he's got the Zambui Express. Very mad. Well, Zambui Express, you can be mad all you want because there's one little thing you don't know. Is that LeDuc and Lawler can be mad than anybody else in the world because we took more pain, we took more of anything in the world, more bruised, more broken boned than anything else in the world. And we're going to go in the ring this time, and we're going to be mad. And we're going to be so mad, Zambui Express, we're not going to have nobody to blame anything on it. You're not doing something I don't know, do you?
What are you talking about?
No. Well, Jimmy Hart ain't going to be there.
That's
you
right.
show the film.
You got that right.
What?
Watch him. Listen, Lawler, I still don't like you. I'm your partner, and I'm going to fight 500%. But don't make a mistake.
All I can say is, with Hart out there, there won't be any mistakes. You're looking at the next tag team champions right here.
All right, Jerry Lawler, Joe LeDuc. You see, Jimmy Hart will not be in the corner. Hart says he'll be there whether they want him or not. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. We're going to see what happens in a battle royal here with $5,000 to the winner. That's coming up on Championship Wrestling. You stay with us, and we'll be back with it. up here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good grief, it looks like about 20 men set to go in this battle royal, and they're already battling each other here. Yeah, let's just ring the bell and get it going.
With you and watch the $5,000 right here on this desk. Woo!
Jimmy, we can watch the $5,000. Thanks very much. We're a little disappointed that you are not in the ring there. As part of the battle royal, here's Angelo Popo coming out at ringside too. Zambui Express and Joe LeDuc going at each other. This is a battle royal, $5,000 to the winner. It's an over-the-top rope battle royal. So in other words, you're thrown over the top rope to be eliminated. When you are thrown over the top rope, you have to go back to the dressing room and you are out of it. Joe LeDuc nailing the Zambui Express. Okay. All right, Zambui Express, Jerry Lawler, and Joe LeDuc are all out. They've all been counted out by the referee. They were all down on the floor. The referee counted all 4 of them out. They're still battling on the floor, but they are out of the battle royal. They're still fighting out toward the hall, though.
Come on, baby, come on.
In the ring, we got Dirty Rhodes going against Dream Machine. There's Stagger Lee wrestling under the mask. Scott Shannon trying to dump the Black Ninja over the top rope. The A-team in there, Dutch Mantell, King Konga, Norvell Austin. Wait a minute, Lawler and LeDuc trying to come back in, but they have been counted out. Referee is going to send them back to the dressing room. They were counted out along with the Zambui Express. So Lawler and LeDuc out of this one early. The action continues. Boy, in this one, you don't know who your friends are because there's $5,000 at stake. Dream Machine up on the rope, but he raked his fingers across Scott Shannon's eyes. Probably prevented his being thrown out of the ring. There goes Bugsy McGraw, the Macho Man, Randy Savage dumping Bugsy McGraw over the top rope, so McGraw is out. One of the members of the A-team is up on the top rope being, he's dumped over the rope. He's out. One of the A-team gone. Now Scott Shannon. Here with Spike Huber. They're trying to dump the Black Ninja over the ropes again, but we're not successful in doing it. One of the members down on the floor working on Spike Huber. Huber is still in it. That member of the A-team is out. He is sent back to the dressing room. Dutch Mantell working on the Macho Man, Randy Savage. He rammed his head into the turnbuckle. Work chop cash. Jimmy Hart, you fabulous one. Whoa, Dutch Mantell jumping King Konga from behind. You see Harley Davidson with one of the A-team. He had a full Nelson on him. It's really tough to get him over the rope with a full Nelson, but Harley working on him anyway. A little double team help from Scott Shannon. Here's Norvell Austin out of the ring. Norvell Austin has been eliminated from the Battle Royal. Remember, there's a trophy over here on the desk and $5,000 to the winner of this match. King Konga eliminated. He's dropped over the rope. The other A-team member is out, too. So both of the A-team gone. There's the Black Ninja, Scott Huber. Saw him flying across the ring and just helped him over the top rope. So King Konga, the Black Ninja, both are out. Randy Savage, the Macho Man. Dutch Mantell going at it in the corner. Scott Shannon and Stagger Lee battling over here in the corner. And Harley Davidson. Dirty Rhodes teaming up. There comes Spike Huber over the top rope as the Dream Machine eliminates him. There goes Dirty Rhodes. Dream Machine dumped him over the ropes, and Scott Shannon has just dumped Stagger Lee, so Stagger Lee is out of it. In the ring, Scott Shannon, Dream Machine, Dutch Mantell, the Macho Man, Randy Savage, and Harley Davidson. 5 of them still in the action. Oh, over the top rope goes Harley Davidson. Dream Machine, Scott Shannon.
All right, 2 family members left, baby. Savage is for the Fabs, man. Look, we got him now. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, Randy.
Dutch Mantell and Scott Shannon working on Dream Machine.
There you go. Beautiful, baby. Come on.
Randy Savage, Dutch Mantell going at each other. Dream Machine dumped hard on the mat.
Come on, baby. Come on, Dreamboat. Come on, baby.
Scott Shannon picks up Dream Machine.
That's illegal right there. That was an illegal move, man.
He knee dropped him. I don't see anything illegal about it. Dream Machine off the rope. Scott Shannon dumps him on his back. Meanwhile, Randy Savage, the Macho Man, and Dutch Mantell going at each other. Mantell into the ropes. He lifts the boot. Dream Machine kicks Scott Shannon down to the mat. Whips him into the rope. The upper arm by the Dream Machine. Meanwhile, Macho Man Randy Savage trying to Dutch Mantell over the rope. Dream Machine drops on Scott Shannon. You can't pin him, though. You got to throw him over the top rope to eliminate him. There's a cover. Oh, cover's not going to do it. Savage drops over the rope by Dutch Mantell. Scott Shannon dumped over the ropes by the Dream Machine. It's Dream Machine now dumped over the ropes by Dutch Mantell. Randy Savage jumps him from behind. Randy Savage, Mantell thrown over the rope. What? No, wait a minute. Savage was eliminated. Savage was eliminated before. It was Dutch Mantell in the Dream Machine. Yes, he went over the top. Do we have that on tape?
Instead of being 100 years, the 12%.
All right, wait a minute. Let me get the referee and Dutch over here. Hey.
Greatest wrestler in the world today, Savage, Battle Royal winner, baby.
I tell you what, let's take a look at the finish. Let's take a look. Take a look at the replay here. Here it is, Dutch Mantell and Dream Machine. Randy Savage, see him coming back in the ring.
Savage was outside the ring. Oh, he got over the top.
No, you're wrong.
Referee's decision.
Come on, get him.
Dutch Mantell has been declared the winner. Savage and Poffo jumping him. Look out. Mantell thrown into the desk here. Savage with a chair. Oh. Poffo and Hart stuffing the money into Poffo's jacket while Macho Man is working on Mantell. Mantell has been declared the winner. The referee reversed the decision after looking at the replay. Now Mantell thrown into the ring. Savage after him. Mantell's got a cut on his forehead. Probably happened when Savage hit him with his folding metal chair down here. There comes Jerry Lawler, Austin Idol. And there goes Randy Savage, Angelo Poffo, and Jimmy Hart. Dutch Mantell left in the ring. Yeah, the money is gone with Hart and Poffo. They grabbed the money down here and took off with it. Mantell out of the ring. Dutchman.
Let me say one thing, baby. When you win, you win, and when you lose, you lose. Savage, you lost. But I'm going to say one thing. You got to get my money back out here, Savage. You got 30 seconds to bring it back. And if you don't bring it back, so help me God, the next time I see you, Savage, I'm going to take $5,000 out of your hide, baby. I want my money back and pay back the hell I can.
You can get that head taken care of there. You're right, though. Popo and Hart grabbed all the money and left with it, but it's Dutch Mantel's money. He won the match. He also gets the trophy here. We'll take a break.
We'll be back. We've got more championship wrestling to come.
Austin Idol, yes, Bugsy McGraw with it.
I want to get right down to the point, you know. We just witnessed what happened. We just witnessed a Mid-America champion, Randy Savage, a big, tough man who jumped a dude from behind and took his money and run. Well, Donald, I'm telling you that Monday night, darling, we're going to face head-on, and we're going to find out what the real champion's all about. You know, when you want to get rid of a past, you want to get rid of a bug, you use an insecticidal. And when you want to get rid of a wrestle doll, you use Austin Idol. And tonight, baby, I'm going to be in Pearl, Arkansas with the new fabulous ones, and I can't wait to get there.
Austin Idol, he'll be going against Randy Macho Man Savage.
What are you doing, Bimby?
Bugsy McGraw.
Just a few words, you know. There's excitement in the air here. I mean, the things are happening. You can see it on the floor here. Man, there's some blood here. There's people all over the place, in the ring and out of the ring. But I want to tell Rick Rude, you can bring your little hussy out here, you understand? She can paint her lips, paint her face, and wear tights and everything else. But it doesn't make any difference because you still got to beat me. Bye-bye.
Bugsy McGraw will be going against Rick Rude in a single match. Let's take a look at the action coming up around the territory. Tonight, Paragould, Arkansas, at Paragould High School Championship Wrestling. Well, Jimmy Hart here right now with the Moondog.
You know, it feels so good to have the Moondogs back with the first family of wrestling, baby. It feels so good to put this Moondog helmet back on again. Let me tell you something, baby. The Moondogs are international roughnecks. You saw the matches they used to have with the old fabulous ones. They couldn't take it anymore, so they hit the road, baby. But the Moondogs are back with Jimmy Hart. Let me tell you something, Fargo. You can bring anybody you want. You better pump Tommy Rich up. You better get behind Eddie Gilbert, because I promise you this, baby, the Moondogs are going to be ready. We're going to bring everything to the ring that we can, because I promise you, like I said a million times before, you ain't humiliating Jimmy Hart. You'll never run the family away. You're never going to get rid of the Moondogs. So, fabulous ones, come on down. Bring your music. Bring your jackets. It's going to be just like it was with Stan and Steve, baby. When Tommy Rich and Eddie Gilbert's jackets come off and the music stops playing, it's still going to be Tommy Rich and Eddie Gilbert. These are the Moondogs, baby. They've held belts all over the world. They used to be my Southern heavyweight champions till Eddie Martin came up with some kind of stupid scheme along with the promotion to get rid of them. But, baby, they're back, and I promise you this, we will be ready. You had better be ready, right, Moondog? Hey,
all right, there they are, the Moondogs with Jimmy Hart.
Baby. Let me tell you something, Dave Brown. I've never been more sincere in my life. I promise you. I promise you this. The Moondogs and Jimmy Hart, live and in person. Fabulous ones, Fargo, you old fossil, I promise you, baby, you better do what you can do. You better bring it this time, because it ain't going to be no return. We're going to leave them laying in the middle of the ring anytime we meet these guys. You understand what I'm saying? You understand that? Yeah. Come on, baby. Come on.
Hart and the Moondogs back with the first family, as you heard Jimmy Hart say. There they are. There they go. Anyway, a quick recap of the action we had on Championship Wrestling here today. Jerry Lawler went against